Castle Library. A book written about the rearing of the castle during the 12th century, went through a number of modifications. Why have the successive castellans modified this castle so repetitively? Were they possessed by evil spirits? Basically, it's an explanation for, why there are so many strange structures in this castle. It hasn't been literally corrupted by evil, it was actually built this way. Also, perhaps it explains why there are no bathrooms. Pertaining to the art of alchemy... List of crops that were harvested. Strangely, the amounts were never stable, and there were instances where winter crops were harvested in summer. Really? That's our idea of horror. We've been fighting things that have tried to murder us constantly. I do like the text on this one. There's a book written about the administration, imposed ridiculous taxes, and barbaric executions. Why am I reading this? You're reading this because this used to be a different game. Something about the strange occurrence in the cathedral, which is where we're heading. It happened on a hot, humid night. The columns twisted and a statue disappeared. The statue of a god. I guess they didn't want to say the statue of God disappeared. Do they really have statues of God, per se? Anyway, we quickly sealed the cathedral in hope that someone righteous with a strong heart will come and rescue us, save us, etc. Grim Reaper is depicted. Should I take the key? It's a rusty key! We already had a rusty key. Either we didn't hold on to the last one, or we're gonna need a different rusty key. But here's the more important thing you get up here in the library. Bam, baby. Don't just talk about a shotgun. Use a shotgun. Now, you remember earlier how I told you that the buttons were sort of laid out the same way as Dante's hands? The circle button being on the right side is for the sword, which he uses right-handed, and then you can also see, looking at his back here, the one-handed weapons he holds in his left hand, so that's why the square works for them. At least I think that's what they were going for. But regardless, we have a shotgun. It's time to go shoot something. Rusty key. Yeah, they like to have the puppets hanging from the ceiling in some areas. Actually, go. Let's see if we can get up to the top floor. No, not quite, but it doesn't look like there are any puppets up there, so we're good. You can really... Oh, they get shotguns too sometimes, though, so you have to be careful of that. Although, when they try to just punch you with a shotgun, that's just more hilarious than anything. None of that. Ooh! I didn't get high enough. The hilarious thing is sometimes you can get him to shoot all of his buddies, but... let's not bother. The destruction must begin in earnest. Ah! Okay, I thought he was close enough to actually hit me with that. Ah! Oh, I should have kept hitting though. I have noticed. I didn't hear that at all. Maybe I should talk less, huh? Who is that? Nope. Had to cancel that one. Nope, I lost my combo. It's picking up flute time. Well, good enough. Not a great fight. Aw, I already collected these. I like the fountain orbs. I I think just the camera angle you get when you're up there. Oh. I cannot get any closer. Before I can confront the lion, I'll need a sign. And there's a door up here which won't unlock until we've done whatever the lion needs us to do. Oop. It's a kill lock. No, none of that. Lost my combo because I wasn't quite quick enough on that last hit. Oh, we have paintings in here, but you know, we're getting away gradually from our Resident Evil roots. They didn't bother to write text for any of those. Here's what looks like some torso bound to the wall. This is where the guiding souls gather. Technically, we probably won't have to use that device. It's for some other puzzle in the game if you take too long solving it. There's something written, a god stands before thee. To open the path, use thy strength to drive it back. Which gives us access to a hatch. Staff of Judgment. Well, Judge of Death, Staff of Judgment. Might be almost done. Considering, you know, they've got a picture of the Judge of Death from where you get the staff. Yeah, usually when Dante does little weird twitches like that, it's because the camera angle changed. Go. Time to meet a new enemy type. Stone heads and giant scissors. Ow. You have to be careful when you kill these guys. Those scissors can fall on you. But the main thing is, as long as you know to knock the scissors away and then make your move. Not too difficult to fight. Any of you with arachnophobia, my apologies, but we're gonna have more spiders before it gets better. Shall I use the Staff of Judgment? Yes. Thus endeth mission 2. 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's counting all the times I spent building up my money. Rank C. I don't think the ranking bonus is really... I don't think I care so much at this point. Well, that we've entered the cathedral. We'll start mission 3 next time, but we have some new power-up options. With our many orbs. For one thing, we can up our health a little bit more. We can also give ourselves additional devil trigger, which eventually will probably be useful. Although personally, I never really liked using devil trigger that much. I like learning my tools and using them as they are. It always felt like cheating to use Devil Trigger to me. Alright. We've got plenty of time, so I'm just going to buy one of these upgrades per level. I'll just start with the first one here, Stinger level 1. If there's anything in particular that you really want to see, throw the sword like a boomerang, double jump without having to grab a wall, shoot lightning, or damage enemies with a spinning body attack, you know, let me know. I'm not too particular about the order, but for now this should do.